You see, we're on a mission from God.
As a group. From the back to the front.
Pop it!
Yeah! No, don't pop it. Don't pop it. That's what he just said. So we can play round 2.
Say wipe them out, he's gonna wipe them all out. Because he's the one true living King. Hey, let's just lift our hands like this. It's just a sign of surrender. And let's just play. Let's just pray. Jesus, we love you. We honor you, God. We invite you in this place, Holy Spirit. We love you. Have your way in this place. God, make us come alive in this place tonight. Make us come alive in this place. And everyone said, amen. Let's put our hands together.
Comes out of 1 Peter. It's 1 Peter chapter 4. We're going to start at verse 8. And we're going to end this real quick. I'm just going to ask you guys to pray with me, but here we go. 1 Peter 4, verse 8. It says, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. The reason why it says without grumbling is because you'll want to grumble. When you serve and when you give, you're going to want to sometimes, you'll have that attitude sometimes. But what the Bible's telling us to do is, do love above all else, love one another. It'll cover a multitude of sins. As you serve, don't grumble. Each of you, everybody say me. Each of you should use whatever gift that you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. If anyone speaks, everybody say speaks.
Speaks.
They should do so as one who speaks the very words of God. Not your words. Not what you've heard from others say. That as you speak, you should speak with the very words of God. But these need to be words that God himself gives in you, that he stirs inside of you, that you hear his whisper. And if anyone serves, they should do so with the strength God provides, so that in all things, God may be praised through Jesus Christ. To him be the glory and the power forever and ever. So what this is saying, whatever's in your hand, whatever God has given you, whatever gift that he's given you, to use it for him. Do it without grumbling. Do it without complaining. Yes, when you serve and when you truly give, it's going to cost you something. And it's going to hurt. But I want to encourage you guys to be people that recognize, this is what it means to follow Jesus. to lay your life down, to serve, and to give. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to bow your heads, close your eyes. This is the part where I'm asking the Lord to really speak to you. And I'm going to call some of you guys out here in a minute. I don't want you to be embarrassed about this, but here's what I'm asking you to do. I think the next step as you walk out this door is not to just go, oh yeah, we worship God and we praise. It's like, no, what has God given you? What is in your hand? What talents, what gifts, what strength, what people has He surrounded you with that you can make an eternal impact in their life? Who is it that God has called you to love and to lay your life down for? Because I promise you, if you'll sit here and pray and think and say, God, who is it? It may be somebody in your family. What I want to ask the Lord to do is I want Him to speak to you, to give you a person, to give you a name, to give you a face. And not just a face, but I want you to recognize, God, what is it that you're saying to me that I can go and share? Because I want to be your words. I don't want it to be my words. I don't want it to just repeat what I heard from this guy from Colorado Springs. No, God, I want you to speak to me now. What is it? How can I encourage a friend? Do you realize how many young people in the city have taken their life this year? Do you realize how many people are sitting around you that are hurting, that are dying on the inside? And God Himself lives and dwells in you. You have life living in you. How foolish it would be to sit here and have that in you and not pass that to somebody. And not give that, and not to be the light, the salt of the world. I want you to ask, God, give me a name. Give me a face. What is my next step? What have you put in my hand in order to be the hands and feet of Jesus to somebody that's hurting? God, don't let this just be something generic, like I'm just going to serve and I'm going to do this, but let this be specific. God, speak to your children right now. Give us a name, give us a face. Tell us what we have in our hands, God, so that we can be your hands and feet. So that we can be your mouth to a world that's hurting. Speak, Lord, speak. Help us to be obedient. Give us strength. God, we don't serve out of our own strength, but we ask you for your strength. We don't speak out of our own wisdom, but God, we ask for you to speak through us. What is it that you're supposed to do to demonstrate the love of God towards others?
So first off, my name is Shandy, and what came to my mind is something that's been on my mind here a lot lately with helping others. Being a nurse, I mean, it's just not one specific person, it's millions and thousands of people that I could be there for.
Amen. Father, I pray that you would anoint Shandy's hands. God, that as she ministers healing, Lord, she would recognize that all healing comes from you, the great physician. God, that she would recognize that it's not just through our own breakthroughs and signs, but God, you inspired those ideas. God, you designed our bodies to work and to function in a certain way. And I pray, God, that you would anoint Shandy. God, to bring healing to bodies that are broken. God, I pray that as she does it, God, she doesn't just do it with what she's been trained, but God, she does it and moves in the Spirit of God. Amen. And I pray, Lord, that as she lays hands on the sick, that they shall recover. Amen. In Jesus' name.